Remember those awesome VHS tapes McDonald's gave away back in 1998? I had the Scared Silly one, and I enjoyed it as a kid. Years later, Burger King would give away a video game with the purchase of a value meal. Well, not give away. It was $4.99, but that's right, a video game. And I'm not talking like a Tiger Electronic game, I'm talking an actual Xbox 360 video game. 3 games were created to advertise Burger King, and that is exactly what this is, a playable advertisement. The titles for the games were Pocket Bike Racer, Big Bumpin', which sounds a lot like Big Pimpin', and the one that I got, Sneak King. I honestly can't speak for the other two because I've never played them. Sneak King, however, I am ashamed to say I've put some hours in this game. Not a lot, but probably more than I should have. The start screen is creepy. The king is shown roaming around the outside of someone's house at night.
At night.
That has the ingredients for a bullet between the eyes. Imagine looking out your window and seeing the Burger King guy staring back at you. Am I playing a children's Burger King advertisement game or a survival horror game? That's up to you to decide. I don't mean to sway anybody, but that scene where he's standing in the distance just staring at you through the TV and the screen goes black? That's horror. Sneak King has 4 levels and you start out in the sawmill area. The game basically explains itself. You're the king from Burger King sneaking around to deliver food to the hungry people of the world. Now, when I think of lumberjacks, I think of big dudes with beards that you shouldn't be trying to startle, especially if they have saws in their hands. If this were real life, he'd be in handcuffs. The other 3 levels are cul-de-sac, construction zone, and downtown. So you play as the king, and you can interact with different things throughout the levels to hide in, and just wait for that moment to jump out and surprise someone with a delicious sandwich. There are challenges throughout each level, though. Missions like wanting you to give 5 sandwiches without getting caught. Each level has 20 missions, and you only have to do 10 to unlock the next level. If you are a completionist, don't do it. It's not worth it. If you didn't listen to me, and you decide to complete all 80 challenges, you unlock a special costume. Woohoo. There are cutscenes, and no, I'm not talking about where he dances during a delivery. However, that dance move does look familiar. But check this cutscene after the construction level.
A construction site was the unlikely setting yesterday for an impromptu visit from the king. A witness from the scene noted that yesterday afternoon he was simply standing at the site when he received a polite tap on his shoulder. The witness turned around to find none other than His Royal Highness the King, offering him an Angus steak burger and an order of onion rings. No words were exchanged, but the king flashed a reassuring smile. Another worker reported that the king attempted to push him off an I-beam, nearly 40 stories in the air. He later admitted that it was just a joke from the king, and that in the end, the two shared a robust laugh.
It's a horror game. These newspaper scenes are shown throughout the game as you proceed. I understand the game wasn't meant to be much, so with that being said, it looks fine, doesn't play terrible, but you will be bored within the first 10 minutes, that I'm sure of. Talk about repetitive. You would think that each level they would switch it up a bit, but no, they don't. You just continue racking up meaningless points. If you happen to get caught, that person loses their appetite. That makes 0 sense. Also, I know I'm pulling here, but there is no way these sandwiches are fresh. He's been carrying them all day long in the hot heat. The bun is probably soggy. Now that'll make you lose your appetite. If stealth games are your thing, just stick to Hitman and Metal Gear.